I will show you probably the single best trick I do. I call it the miracle trick. I do it with couples. They each sign a card in the deck. Two separate cards are signed. That way, if they see it again, they know it's their card. Like I said, this is one of the best card tricks I do, probably the best, and they get a one-of-a-kind souvenir at the end. Weird thing number one, a red deck coming out of a blue box. That's not the weird part. The weird part is the box shrinking, and yes, the cards should come out of that. Say the guy's over here. I'll go through and I'll rip the cards and I'll say, oh, sir, I want you to say stop anywhere you want. Let's say they stop here. Let's say the guy's name is Mike. Put Mike's name here. You can see the Ace of Clubs, and it does have Mike's name on it. Alright. And I will take that card, and I'll say you see the front and you see the back. We'll slip it right inside this half of the deck, just like this. I'll say, ma'am, whatever her name might be, I'll say, I want you to just say stop anywhere you want. Let's say they say stop on the 7 of spades. Let's say her name is Sarah. That does have Sarah's name on it. Okay? Tap the pin. And we take Sarah's card and place it in the deck. And check it out. The two cards are in separate parts of the deck. And I said before you met, you left two separate lives. You lived two separate lives. Now we go like this. And I will say to Mike, I want you to think ever so fondly of Michelle. Squeeze the deck. Think ever so finally. Very good. And guess what? By the power of your love for Sarah, lo and behold, one card only, Sarah's card, is the only card upside down. The only card. There's no other cards facing the other way. And I'll say, Sarah, think ever so fondly of Mike. Very good. You did very good on that. Alright. And look. You'll see. That's Mike's card. You can see his name right there. And I'll say, not only that, you put the cards in separate places, but watch. Sarah's card, the 7 of spades, is right next to it. And they're in two separate places. I'll cut the deck up to two cards. I'll say, Mike, put your hand out. Sarah, put your hand out. And I'll say, Mike, would you like to be the top hand or bottom hand? Let's say he says top hand. And I'll say, okay, go ahead. And I'll say, Sarah, put your hand on bottom. Mike, put your hand on top. And they do that. And I said, you guys once lived two separate lives, but now your lives have become one. On this day, ladies and gentlemen, this is good on anniversaries, or when people get married. And look, you got Mike's card and Sarah's card. This is one single card. They're not glued together, and they keep it. And let me tell you, that is a miracle. You saw the front and back of each card. They signed the cards in different places. They came together and they become one card. And yes, they do keep that card. I've had people say they put it in their wedding albums. Thank you and God bless.